I just made $24,000 day trading, and let me break down how easy this stuff really is. All right, so if you did not know, I'm about to teach you. This right here, let's say this is a resistance zone. Then let's say this box down here is a support zone. And all these mean is that resistance zones, price usually goes up to and sells off of. Support zones is the opposite. Price usually goes down into a support zone and bounces off of it. And it just keeps going, keeps going, and keeps going. That's what we as traders trade. We trade support and resistance. Now, what a lot of people don't know, but what you should know, and what I always do, is wait for price to break out of these resistance zones. Remember, resistance on the top, support is on the bottom. Let's say, for instance, we break out of a resistance zone. That means we go above the resistance zone. Now, most of the time, this previous resistance zone actually ends up turning and changing into a support zone once it's broken out of. And it'll actually respect it just like it was respecting this support zone. Vice versa with this, price sells down below a previous support zone like this. Price will most of the time come back up to retest it. That's what we call retesting. It's coming to test it again. And then it's going to sell off of it and treat this previous support zone like a resistance zone. Now, the reason this is so powerful is because us as traders, we want to trade in the direction that the market wants to go. If we see price broke out of, for this instance, a previous resistance zone, and then it came back down to test that previous resistance zone, and then it shows us that it's now respecting it and now treating this previous resistance zone as a support zone, that means we can trade in the direction that the market is going in, because we already know the market wants to go in this direction because we broke above this zone that it could not break above before. Now, this is the same exact setup I use every single day to make money in the markets. Let me show you how it actually played out in real life. So as you see right here, we had a resistance zone. Price could not break above here this whole entire time right here, right? They tried to come over and break above it right here too, and right here too. But then you see, we finally broke above it. Right here, we was able to break above it. Now, once we broke above it, remember, we're waiting for price to come back down to retest it. Retest simply means come back down into it and buy back up. Let me delete all this off my screen. Come back into it and buy back up. So as you can see here, that happened multiple times. It came back down into that same exact area and bounced off of it. It came back down to that same area here, bounced off of it. Came down into that same area, bounced off of it. Now this time, I wanted to hop into this trade because this was all done in the middle of the night. This is at freaking 5 o'clock in the morning. This is at 4 o'clock in the morning. This is at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm not trading at that time. So I like to trade around market open, which is 8:30 Central Standard Time, or after that time. So as you see, we tap back into that same previous resistance zone. Remember, this is previously a resistance zone over here that turned into a support zone. So we know price wants to go up. Now we just need an opportunity for